Dr. Williams issued a video tribute to the Queen, praising her, someone who can be friendly, who can be informal, who can be extremely funny in private, and not everybody appreciates just how funny she can be, who is quite prepared to tease and to be teased, and who, while retaining her dignity, always doesn't stand on her dignity in a conversation. China arrests high-level U.S. spy in Hong Kong, reports say. A Chinese security ministry official has been arrested on suspicion of spying for the U.S. and passing on state secrets, Hong Kong media reports say. The man, who was private secretary to Vice Minister in the Security Ministry, was arrested earlier this year, various press reports say. U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton declined to comment on the reports. If confirmed, it would be the third major incident to the China-U.S. relations in the past few months. It would also be the highest-level spy case involving China and the U.S. to become public since 1985, when intelligence official Yu Qiangsheng defected to the U.S. The official had been recruited by the CIA, local press Reuters report. Pretty Woman Trap, Hong Kong-based Oriental Daily, quotes the monthly Newsway as saying on 25th that the official fell into the Pretty Woman Trap set up by the CIA. After the two were photographed in secret liaison, he was blackmailed and agreed to supply secret information to the U.S., the reports say. The destruction has been massive, a source told Reuters. The official was arrested between January and March on allegations that he had passed information to the U.S. for several years on China's overseas espionage activities, Hong Kong press and Reuters reports. China's foreign ministry did not respond immediately to a request for comment faxed by Reuters on Friday. China-U.S. relations have been fraught with tension in recent months following two high-profile cases. In March, rising political star Bo Xilai was sacked as Communist Party chief in the city of Chongqing after his police chief fled to the U.S. consulate in the city of Chengdu in the neighboring Sichuan province. New Indian Army Chief Bikram Singh takes over. General Bikram Singh has taken over as a chief of India's army, promising to modernize the 1.1 million strong force. General Singh takes over at a time when the army has been involved in a series of controversies with the government. The outgoing Chief General V.K. Singh was involved in a row with the government over his retirement age. And a controversial letter he wrote to the Prime Minister complaining that much of India's defense equipments were obsolete was leaked to the press. The appointment of General Bikram Singh as the army chief was also challenged in the court. A group of retired armed forces officials and bureaucrats alleged that he was involved in a staged killing in 2001. General Bikram Singh denies the allegation. In April, the Supreme Court rejected the petition and said it saw no reason to intervene in the matter. On Wednesday, a day before taking over as the Army Chief, General Bikram Singh said he would work to strengthen Army sport culture and core values. We'll move on to the business world. India's growth rate slows to 5.3% in first quarter. The Indian economy grew at the slowest rate since 2003 in the first 3 months of 2012 due to a widening trade gap and poor investment. India's gross domestic product (GDP) grew by 5.3% in the quarter compared with a year earlier, data showed. That is down by 6.1% in the previous quarter. Analysts were expecting the same figure for January to March. India is the third largest economy in Asia but has been struggling with inflation and currency weaknesses. Since July last year, the Indian rupee has seen one of the biggest declines among Asian currencies, dropping more than 27% against the US dollar. Shocking numbers, as growth was even lower than the lows witnessed during the financial crisis, said Anubhuti Sahai from Standard Chartered Bank in Mumbai. Welcome to the world of science. No signal from the targeted extraterrestrial hunt. The hunt for other intelligent civilizations has now a new technique in its arsenal, but its first use has turned up no signs from the alien broadcasts. Australian astronomers used a very long baseline interferometry to examine Gliese 581, a star known to host planets in its habitable zone. The hunt for aliens is fundamentally a vast numbers game, so the team's result should come as no surprise. Their report, posted online, will be published in the Astronomical Journal. In recent years, interest in such targeted searches has begun to surge as the hunt for planets outside the solar system continues to find them at every turn. Astronomers currently estimate that every star in the night sky hosts on an average 1.6 planets, implying that there are billions of planets out there yet to be confirmed. And in sports, Roy Hodgson, racism at Euro 2012 must be tackled by officials. England manager Roy Hodgson says he will leave it to the UEFA and references to take action if any of his players are racially abused at Euro 2012. England's Euro 2012 squad were addressed by Holocaust survivors Ziggy Shipper and Ben Hafcourt MBE at their Hertfordshire headquarters on Thursday. Hodgson said, "My stance is simple, it's a matter of references to UEFA. You are talking about something that is abhorrent to anybody, not just to football, but in every walk of life." Discussing the talk from Holocaust survivors, Hodgson said, "The impact of racism has been brought home to me with great effect on Thursday when you listen to the two survivors of the Holocaust, two guys born in Poland, who have a story to tell how much prejudice cost them everything but their lives. It cost 6 million people their lives, and they happen to be two of the lucky ones. Racism in any form has to be abhorrent," he added. "It's a typical question and one that I'm sure is being heavily debated in UEFA, not just today, but I bet they have been doing it for the last 4 years since it was decided the tournament would take place in Poland and Ukraine. What we can do, having qualified, is go there and play football to the best of our ability." And now, before we close today's bulletin of news analysis, let's have a recap of the main points. Hosni Mubarak trial, Egypt judge to deliver verdict. Beyond Penata, US to deploy 60% of Navy fleet to Pacific. Syria conflict, Russia's Vladimir Putin stands firm. Diamond Jubilee, Queen starts celebrations at Derby. China arrests high-level US spy in Hong Kong, says reports. New Indian Army Chief Bikram Singh takes over. And there we end today's bulletin of news analysis. Be with us in the coming weeks too. Thank you.